going to be a great place for us to play. Certainly we have a large group of alumni and just a big part of our fan base is from here. And it'll be a much easier trip for a bunch of people. Hopefully we'll get some new folks to come out and experience Clemson basketball. Our guys, I think, will be excited about it. We got a beautiful arena here in the Well. They've done an unbelievable job, and I think it'll be a really neat fan experience. And I know for us, it's kind of nice sometimes to play in some different arenas, have a different vibe to the game. As long as we continue to work to get our students up here and provide the kind of atmosphere we want, I think it's going to be an exciting place to play. And certainly, we have enough good teams coming in here for competition to provide what should be some really good basketball games.
It seems like they've done a pretty nice job of making it Clemson. I mean, you look around here, I don't know if you've been in it before.
No,
they've done a lot of stuff.
They've done a really good job. I think the video boards and the ribbon boards around are spectacular, really up to date. It's some of the things that we're going to add to the new Little John Coliseum. And then again, I think the floor is going to get painted orange. We're going to be able to do some things that way. Locker rooms first class. This is a really nice facility. I think it's going to be special for us and for our fans.
Is there a way you're kind of selling your players on it? Like, you're going to play at a pro type arena this year?
Well, I think we will. We haven't talked a lot about it yet, but as soon as we get going here in the summer, as we start next fall workouts, we're going to find some ways to get up here on different occasions. And I think our guys will be excited by it. It's a different atmosphere, but it does have a little bit more of a pro feel to it with the suites and luxury boxes and some of those different kind of things. I think our guys will be excited by it.
Certain times last season you had trouble getting guys over to Little John. Are you worried about how big this place is and not being able to pack it out at all?
Oh, I don't know. I think we've got to do our job of providing an exciting product and having a winning team. But I think there'll be enough people in Clemson and Greenville, for that matter, that are going to be excited about what's going on. I think we can also draw from the north a little bit. There's no secret that weekday games are hard for Clemson. You have a 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock game on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. That's never easy for people driving, from distance. This will make it much easier. I think we'll get a bunch of the business folks to stick around and come to the games. And again, I think if we start to win and play some good basketball, this place can really get special.
What are some of the things you can do to get students here? That's not what he asked.
Well, I know our marketing people will do a great job, and I'm sure we're going to get some buses and find some ways to help make it easier for them. I think that's the key. Is you got to make it as easy as possible as you can for students. There's just so many more things now than there used to be. And I know our people will do a good job with that. And I think if you come and have a good experience, then you certainly have a much better chance of retaining your interest.
How much will it help to have Duke, Virginia, Notre Dame, Greenville?
Well, I mean, it's what we're used to. I mean, it's every year we have those types of teams. This year it happened to be Duke and Louisville and Notre Dame. I mean, last year it was Syracuse and North Carolina and all different kinds of teams. We're always going to have a great schedule. We're always going to play good teams. We had 2 big wins in our non-conference against top 25 teams in Arkansas and LSU. And certainly the game against South Carolina will be exciting to be played here in the Well. So, there's no secret that we're going to play a good schedule, and certainly our league assures us of this.
You did a workout that you went to Duke last year, but you get Duke come here to probably bring some fans out.
Well, I think so. I mean, I think we have a good fan base that supports our team first, and then certainly there are going to be some people that are always excited to watch a team that's ranked in the top 10. We consistently had 3 or 4 teams basically in the top 15 in the country from the ACC this year, and I'm sure next year will be just the same. If you look at a lot of the preseason polls, we've already got 3 or 4 teams in the top 15 in the country. So again, the quality of competition is never going to go away when you play in the ACC, and I think it's going to be exciting for certain people from Greenville to get a chance to see what that's like. Some of those folks maybe don't make the trip down to Clemson. They may come do it for a game here in Greenville, and I think once they see it and like what they see, they'll come back on a consistent basis.
Coach, you knocked off Duke at Little John 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You get that kind of a win here. Do you think it would be as amped up as it was doing it on your true home court?
Well, yeah, I think it will. I think we'll have people really get behind this team, and when you have big wins like we did, 2 years ago at home against Duke, the building is electric, and a big part of the reason for success like that is because the building's electric. When you have the fan base excited, up on their feet, they really have an impact. I think basketball is the one game where, as much as any, you have an impact on the outcome. It's what makes college basketball special is the environment and the climate, if you will. It's different than pro basketball, where it's a little more relaxed and laid back. And I think in this setting, the college basketball environment is what makes it so special, and I certainly think we can bring that here to the Well.
Final